stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Morning, Mustangs!
Today is Tuesday, November 24th, and it is an S4 day. Today for lunch we have mozzarella sticks. The SAT word of the day is stock, which means standard, usual, automatic. So sit back and relax because NHS Update starts right now.
Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome to the show. I'm Jared Gitgano.
And I'm Alessandra Varon. Attention students, auditions for NHS Update After Dark will be held Wednesday after school in room 106. An opportunity for community service, the Recreation Department is looking for volunteers for the tree lighting event on Sunday, November 29th from 1 o'clock to 4:30. Jobs include face painting, arts and crafts, small game supervision. If anyone's interested, please see Mrs. Glynn to sign up. Seniors, the AFL-CIO scholarship exam application is available in the guidance office. The application is due by Monday, December 14th. The next student council meeting will be held the Wednesday after Thanksgiving, December 2nd. All members should attend, as we have a lot of planning to do. NHS Student Council will be hosting a food drive to benefit the Norwood Food Pantry during the month of December. Kindly drop off canned goods and other non-perishable items in the labeled boxes in the Dean's Suite from now until winter break.
Attention students, Sergeant Warren from the Marines will be visiting today during lunches today. Bridge the Gap Club is starting at NHS. We will meet every first Wednesday of the month in room 123. The first meeting will be held on December 2nd at 2:30. This club will create a space for students of all ethnic groups to have a place to openly discuss school, local, and global matters, as well as address social injustices. This club is to help create an environment where difference and similarities are celebrated and understood. All are welcome. A reminder that Wednesday is a half day and there will be a Thanksgiving spirit rally in the gym. The second annual turkey toss will be held at the rally next week. Sign up and guidance with Miss Barefoot if you want to enter. There is a limited number of entries, so sign up early. Attention SAD students. The holiday extravaganza run by the Civic is on November 29th, and they need volunteers. Please stop by the room 359 to sign up.
If anyone is interested in starting a computer gaming club, please sign up in guidance or see sophomore Luke Mason. The Concrete Colts Running Club will have their first meeting on Tuesday, December 1st at 2:45 in guidance. If interested, please stop by guidance or room 255 for a permission slip before December 1st, and arrive on the 1st with a signed permission slip and dressed ready to run outside. All students of all running abilities, including those who have never run before, are welcome. Any staff interested in joining us are also welcome. For more detailed description of who the Concrete Colts are and what we will be doing, please stop by guidance and pick out a description outside Mrs. Stevens' office. Senior superlative winners will be taking their photos on Wednesday during periods 3 and 4. Clubs and organizations will also be taking photos on Wednesday during periods 5, 6, and 7. Please see the scroll at the end of the news for the time that you should report to the auditorium. This information is also posted by Ms. Treelor's room, as well as the yearbook Twitter handle, NHS-TIOT.
And now we'll take on over to an interview with our mustachioed men of NHS.
Good morning, Mustangs. I'm here for the last Tuesday of the month with Movember participants. So Ms. Cohn is here to announce the winners of the competition.
Well, it was some tough competition this year, but I'm going to give a tie to Mr. Allen and Mr. Lee for participating. I'd like to give an honorary shout out to Mr. Brunt. If you see him walking the halls with his stash, got to give him a little bit of credit as well. And John Caprigno is going to be our student winner. So hopefully next year we'll drum up a little more hair on the top lip. And but congratulations, thanks to everybody who participated. So it was great.
And can we see the prizes?
Absolutely. I mean, how do you not enter a competition where this is the prize?
Mustache mugs.
Mustache mugs. Does it really get any better? Mr. Lee was almost in tears. He was. Not going to lie. He was choked up for sure.
All right. Thanks. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Tori. Spanish Club members. There will be no Spanish Conversation Club today. The Gay Straight Alliance Club meets every other Monday in the guidance office. See Ms. Tartufo for details. Students who are academically eligible for the National Honor Society were given applications last week. If you feel like you should have received an application but did not, please see your guidance counselor, Ms. Newman or Mrs. Crimmings. Those that did receive applications should attend a meeting after school today in the GSU lecture hall. I'll send it over to Christine with your sports update.
Good morning, Mustangs. Yesterday at the Powder Puff game, the seniors won 6-0 with a Sinead O'Brien touchdown. Anyone trying out for boys hockey? The bus leaves here at 3 p.m. on November 30th and December 1st. Today, there will be a boys hockey meeting right after school in the TV classroom. Oh, girls hockey meeting, sorry. The Sports World Awards will also be taking place today in the auditorium at 6:30. Well, that's all we have for today. We'll leave you with this the times for superlatives and club pictures tomorrow.
Thanks, and that's all we have for today.
Be sure to hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Have a great day, Mustangs.
Good morning, NHS. We're doing our class meetings a little bit differently this year in trying to eliminate interruptions to the classroom. So this is really a class meeting or reminders for all classes, and then at the end I'll make a few announcements just for seniors. The first thing is the perfect attendance policy. We did this last year, so we're going to start this immediately. You'll have to come get one of these forms from your dean. You can also ask your dean to make sure that you're eligible. So this is someone that has no unexcused absences, tardies, or dismissals. And you also have to be in good academic standing. So just come by and see your dean starting today, and we can start this process. Study halls for term 2. If you have failed 2 or more classes, you must stay in your study hall and do your work. You cannot get passes to guidance or to the library. If you're going to see a teacher for extra help, totally fine, encouraged, but otherwise you need to stay in your study hall and be at work getting your grades up. Electronic reminders. You know, I know there was a variety of changes to the electronic policy this year. We hopefully, assume for the better, but we want to remind you of a couple things that some of you are slightly abusing these privileges. In the hallways, you should not be blaring music like you're holding a boombox in the 1980s. You should not be making phone calls, and you should not have your phone out in class at all. You're also not supposed to be listening to music in the hallway so that if someone is calling your name, you can hear them. So please try to remember these things so we don't have to take away the cell phone privilege. Also, no videos or pictures. This has become a big problem, particularly down in the cafeteria. You should not be taking videos or pictures of other students. Bus passes. All the bus passes are in. You should have a bus pass, and you need a bus pass in order to ride the bus. Deans are going to be outside checking these bus passes. So please make sure that you have your bus pass in order to ride. The 2 tardy rule we think has gone very, very well. We did want to remind you guys that it's 2 per term. So some of you used your 2 up in the first term. You get 2 more each term. If you didn't use your 2 in the first term, you do not get 4 this term. It is 2 maximum per term, and you must be in by 8 o'clock. So if you're tardy for the first time at 8:10, you would still have to serve an office detention for that. With the tardies also, when you're tardy to school, please, we keep telling you all this, you need to